just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Well, hello, everybody. How was that? How was that? Huh? How was that? A little different. A little different. It is Rosalind is awesome. Rosalind since the beginning is Rosalind's awesome. I had a little bit of time. I had 15 minutes before the show, so I whipped that together. Oh, wait, no. Actually, Rosalind Duke made me a new opening, and it's pretty good because it includes Star, and it includes Ketchup, and it includes Rogue Mama. And, hey, I've waited all night for this show. Well, hey, hells, how are you, Jeremy? We had a new intro song that Rosalind Duke made for Just J Hip. I hope you enjoyed it. Your picture was in there because they had the whole wedding party. The whole wedding party was in the picture, surrounded by Miyagi. And then, of course, then we had Star Ketchup and Rogu Mama. And then, of course, at the end, it was saying how awesome Just J Hip was. Well, I didn't listen to the end. I missed the end. I assume it said something very heartwarming to me. Is my assumption. It was something very heartwarming, like Just J Hip's really awesome. We'll just thank you, Rosalind Duke. Rosalind Duke made me a new intro for my show. I hope you all enjoyed that. New little intro for Just J Hip show. And thank you, Rosalind Duke. Much love to Rosalind Duke. Melissa Nemesis loves the new intro. Yeah, a little new intro that we got there where we can call out Ketchup and Rugu and Starcasm as being awesome. And of course, at the end, they mention how Just J Hip is okay. Did pretty good. I try, anyways. Well, thank you for staying up all night waiting for this show, Jeremy. It's gonna be a good one. I guarantee you, but also Ninja Puppy. Happy December, all you clown losers. Gang, again, yeah. Thank you, Ninja Puppy, for the 5. Thank you so much. I think maybe Ketchup's going to be joining me at some point, but she's got to take Saturn to school and stuff, and so hopefully she joins me. Hi, softly spoken one, Jack's mom, Johnny D. Happy, how are you, Rosie's T? I like the old one. Can we both make it a really long intro like dogs? Maybe, I don't know. Rosalind puts all this stuff together for Just J Hip because I'm too dumb. I can't do it. Itty Bitty's here, and Robin Miller, Kelvin, Debbie Webb. How are you, Debbie? Much love, Debbie Webb. Let me see. Is Faves here? I can't remember. I have to scroll all the way up. So many people here already. 114 people here. We're doing pretty good. But thank you all for being here, and hopefully Ketchup will join Just J Hip. We'll see what happens. Hi, TK and Nancy, Brenda Velasquez, Philip Kraft. Hello, how are you? Lisa Rogers, Nancy, Johnny D. I saw Johnny D. He was in Jeremy Hill's stream last night. He said hi to me. I said hi to Johnny D. in Jeremy Hill's stream last night. I don't know if you saw that. Yep. And Dragon's Gravy, how are you? Tracy Spencer, Auntie Elma, how are you? Zarina's here. Zarina, Sarasota Beach Bomb, Eddie, dude. Hey, look, the Body Watcher's here. How are you, Body Watcher? Rick Reed, Sarcastic One's here. Stacy Schmidt, how are you? D. Wayne Rupp, yes. Hit that like button. Please do. I got some videos to show you of other creators, as I often do. But before we get to any of that stuff, I better do something that's very important here on this show for Just J Hip. Where's it at?
By the will of Caesar, I am Polemopicus. I am a jurist in this great court, and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J Hip channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles, and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of FLEASA and remain at the service of the Empire. Please welcome our hosts for a brief message direct from them.
Don't come at us, people.
Yeah, don't come at us, people. Yeah, don't come at us, people, because you know what happens? Well, nothing good. Nothing good happens. Hi, how are you, Marta and Gwen? Yes, Gwen says, don't come at us, people. Gang, gang. Hi, Rickles. How are you? Oh, I know. I seen that, Rickles. I just didn't have time to load that one up because I was getting the new intro song ready. So, yeah, I just didn't have time to load that one up. Plus, I have extra time today. I got time. We're fine. Hi, Tessie. How are you? I got time. We got time today so I can play the longer one. Hi, Big Dirt and Cynthia. How are you, Darlene? Peculiar is in the house. I'm glad to see you, Peculiar. Sorry, hang on 1 sec. Hopefully, Ketchup will be joining me. Otherwise, you'll have just J Hip, unsupervised and completely alone. Krusty old witch, how are you? How are you? Yeah, it could be interesting if I'm completely alone today, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, well, I was watching the Fleabag show last night, and I don't know if you know this. Hi, Dino Mom. How are you? How are you? Trish, how are you? Trish. Robert Tower, who already has bingo. Soul's girl, Christy's Lord. Christ is Lord, not Christy's Lord. Soul's girl, Christ is Lord. Oh boy, I felt that one up. Grandma Owly, how are you? Renee's Retro Relics. Kitty Pants, I'm loving me some Kitty Pants. How are you? Man, so many people popping in here already. 154. By the way, folks, I'm only 15 subscribers away from 4,200 subscribers. Let's find 15 more subscribers for just J Hip, if we could, please. Send out a little share out to your social medias, out to your ex, out to your, MySpace pages, over to your Facebook pages, over to your Bumble accounts, over to your Rumble accounts, over to just wherever. Do that. Hi, look around. How are you? How are you? So many people. Lynn T is here. How are you? I'm sure I missed plenty, but I hope I didn't miss too many. Jay acknowledged my bingo. That counts, right? Yeah, Robert, that counts. Hi, Tiana. How are you? Oh, thank you so much for being here. It was interesting last night. I found out an interesting. Hi, Candy Girl. Did you know that if a subscriber sends candy in the mail, that there's a certain candy made with, and it'll make you fail a test? When in doubt, blame a subscriber. Yeah, well, that's what I'll get to that. I'll get to that, Candy Girl. Trust you and me. Now, one thing I wanted to. Oh wait, I think we have a guest here. Hey, Ketchup, how are you?
Hey, Jay. How are you?
Good. You're a little quiet.
I am? Okay. Hold on. I was trying some different earbuds, but I might have to switch. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to mute for a minute.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, I can hear you. Just it was a little silent on the Ketchup. A little silent. People wanted an intro for Ketchup, and I did. Rosalind put in the Ketchup is awesome. So that was pretty awesome. Hi, Rainy Days. How are you? How are you? Much love. All right. Hi, Faves is here. Faves. I can't text. I'm driving. When I stop, I'll text and say hi. Oh, babes, you be safe out there. You be safe. You don't worry about it. We'll be okay. We'll
Am
be
I
okay.
any louder now?
Yeah, you're a little bit louder now. You're good. You're good. It might even just be on my. Hang on. Let me see.
Because I have two other options. I turned the volume up on these.
Oh no, I think you're good now. Is everyone good with ketchup? Is everyone good with ketchup? Do I need to scold ketchup any further? Let me know. Let me know. Can we hear ketchup? Can we hear ketchup? Actually, I might have my computer screen. Actually, you're good. You're good, says everybody. Actually, I'll turn my volume up a little bit. There we go. But no, did you watch the big show last night?
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. Now I understand. Now apparently, Fleabag makes all of the fraud squad eat chicken skins too.
Well, I'm sure it's probably a requirement, you know?
That's what it appeared to me to be. That everybody is now required to eat chicken skins over there because when the show started, of course, illiterate Tammy J, she was talking with her hubby, and he was bringing home some chicken skins that they got, and Fleabag, even said like, "Oh my God, you're eating chicken skins," and she was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to say that live on air, but I guess I'm eating chicken skins."
Did you like how she just answered the phone, like, with the stream going, like nobody else was there?
she thought she muted herself, but
I know. She's
I
just
like,
yeah,
I
just
like,
get that. Okay, love you. See you in a minute. Bye.
I like the format over there of watching Jeremy live and then keep going with all the dead air and then keep going. Can you hear that? Can you hear that now? How about now? Can you hear that? Now they had another character. He's been on before. Tori's kid, Booger, or whatever. What's his name? Booger.
Booger Sugar?
Yeah, no, it's like Tori's kid is on there.
Oh, her grandson. It's Topher.
Topher, yeah. Now, and he's what, 12 or 10 or how old?
No, he's like 19, I think.
Oh, so is he a little slow or something, or what's going on with him? He acts like he's 12.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, we'll just call him Slofer, because Slofer,
Okay.
Slofer's entered the game now because actually Slofer had a lot to say about Jeremy Hills himself, including a lot of stuff going in and out of Jeremy's backside, and then a lot of stuff about his front side, and I don't know, but
Yeah.
yes, Slofer has entered the game, and he's got a mouth on him this one. But
yeah, they were worried about Jeremy having the back shits last night.
Yeah, and he kept saying he had a pencil up his butt, and then he had a gerbil up there, and then he wanted to punch Jeremy in his, it is, I don't know, in his business, and I don't know, but Slofer has a lot to say. I do know that.
Yeah, and he was worried about if Jeremy was backed up or not.
Yeah, you know they're gonna roast me for that tonight. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Just J Hip was making fun of Tari's grandson." Well, he entered the game. If you want to be in the game, if you get in the sandbox, I'm gonna throw some sand in your face. That's what I do. All right. I've never claimed to be a nice guy. All right. I've only claimed to call it out as I call it out. He had stuff to say, so well. Welcome to the show. That's all I know. Welcome to the show. So, yeah, Slofer was out there, and he's kind of annoying. Now, he was throwing, they had fart spray going off all over the house. Now, Ketchup, in your place, do you often put the fart spray going out throughout the entire house on a regular basis?
No, I can't say I've ever done that.
Yeah, me either. It seems to me that would make your house smell like crap, but apparently
Right?
it doesn't affect them so much because they're like, man, it's kind of like normal, you know. I
See,
think
Kitty Pants has it right.
you're crackly again. I said you're crackly again. Nope, ketchup left. I don't know.
I'm here.
Okay.
My screensaver turned on. I'm like, why can't you hear me?
You're good. You're good. Oh, yeah, Jeremy.
No. I'm sorry. I was going to say Kitty Pants had it right. She put in the chat, she said, Jeremy's shitting pencils?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't know. Apparently, he needs to pull a stick or a pencil out of his butt. I don't know, but that's what Slofer said. So yeah,
Hopefully it's number 2. Those are the best.
They're gonna be so mad. But like I said, you put your 12-year-old kid on the show, and well, you're in the show. That's just kind of how it goes.
He's not 12. Don't worry.
Or however old he is. I don't give a shit. I mean, because quite frankly, he entered the game. Hey, Audio, how are you, Audio? I love you. Hi, hey, Joe, how are you? Hey, Joe, much love. I appreciate you. And French graying psycho dwarf. That's a long one. Tammy, how are you? Lisa Rats.
Yeah, peculiar. That's extremely strange, isn't it? How would they know that information?
Well, they have a couple investigative journalists on their side. I do know.
Yeah, those guys are top notch.
Now, I was listening a little further, and they made it very clear that certain people should keep their noses out of this business, because they're not in the game. And then they said, clearly Megan and Tug, they're in the game, right? I guess. Apparently, Shizzy is in the game. I don't know what that means. J Hip is in the game. Okay. I don't know what I'm in, but I'm in something, according to them, is Megan Fox and Tug and I am in something because we're in it, according to them. I don't know what I'm in.
All up in it.
Yeah, all up in something. It's really weird. Jay, you get my email? I'll check it out. I'll look and see, Calvin. I'm sure I got a whole ton. I'll see what I can find. Thank you, Calvin. I'll take a look and see what I got. I go through a lot of my emails usually on Tuesdays because that's when I do the bingo stuff. But I'll take a peek and I'll see what I can find here in just a little bit, Calvin. Thank you so much, though. Thank you, Calvin. Because I do like to share from a lot of creators. I do like to pull out a few a week that I have time to share. But at the same time, I also like to do my own show, too. Otherwise, my entire show would just be sharing everyone else's stuff, and I wouldn't have a show anymore. But now, Marble Mouth and Scooper Pooper, apparently, they're not in the game, but they're in their own game, all right, their own thing, because they, and she's not bringing it up just yet, because she's going to let them keep digging their grave or something like that. I don't know. But she's just going to keep letting them keep digging it deeper and deeper. But they're in their own thing, but they're not in the main deal like Megan Fox and Tug, Shizzy, and Just J Hip. But Marble Mouth and Scooper Pooper, they're going to be in their own deal, is my understanding. I don't know what that is, Ketchup. If you could enlighten me.
I don't know. Maybe it's part of her whole big investigation conspiracy story fantasy thing. I don't know.
There's a major investigation going on. She mentioned that, and everybody all of our channels are being watched during this investigation. That makes sense, if you think about it. But yeah, by the way, mods, if I have anyone out there, a lot of times people post something in there and it's like it's hidden, and then you have to click the show button to show it. You can see all those. I'm good. I try and hit them.
Oh yeah, I usually do those, but it doesn't show up the same when I'm in the studio chat.
That's right. Yeah, when I'm in the yard stream, I don't see it, but occasionally I look over to my YouTube side. If I see it, I click the show button. No, those are all cool. Go ahead and click on those. I have nothing to hide. I don't care who's in the chat. This is for people to learn.
I usually approve them all because over here we don't really have a lot of rules. Like, cap away over here.
Yeah, it's a free for all. It's a Thunderdome over here,
Yeah.
if Paint Chip shows up, it's funny. She called Paint Chips last night.
I know, I heard her. You're good, Serena. Peculiar's here too.
Yep, Peculiar's here. Thank you, Peculiar, and thank you, Serena. But yeah, if any of you see those, I'm looking at my phone occasionally, and I'll pop the show button on them when I see them. But no, everyone, nobody's blocked over here. Hi, Fire Dad. How are you? New names I haven't.
I don't think anyone's ever been blocked here ever.
Yeah, and you're crackly again.
Oh, I don't know how. Is that better?
No, you're always crackly.
I don't understand. Like, I need to get an iPad, Jay.
Yeah, you're the worst co-host ever.
I know. I suck, apparently. I don't know. I mean, maybe you're just rubbing off on me.
That's terrible. It's crackly and...
Well, I can change and use a different pair of headphones. I just thought maybe it would help if I used Bluetooth. I thought maybe that would eliminate the crackly.
Nope, that's not working at all. It's terrible.
Okay, hold on.
Keep in mind, folks, I'm not always perfect over here. My sound's not always the best, of course. But at the same time, if I can make fun of Ketchup, I'm going to, because I get made fun of all the damn time over here. Always I'm getting made fun of. Ketchup, you're starting to sound like Stacy.
That was a good one. Okay, I'm going to switch headphones. Hold on.
Okay, you switch your headphones. we got plenty of time over here. But no, there was that going on, but apparently I'm in a deal. Now, that's not the only one, though. Oh, Auntie M, thank you. Auntie M gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you so much. If you receive one of those, thank you, Auntie M. She works hard for money, and quite frankly, we're just a couple loser clowns over here. Everyone's awesome, except me. I'm just okay. And so, thank you so much, Auntie M. And make sure you thank her. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, they were complaining about that too last night, Auntie M. Thank you again. I do appreciate it. Shut up, Jag and gang. Oh my God, maybe not. Are you kidding me? 50 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, think maybe not. She works hard for her money and she's delightful and wonderful. And we kind of stink over here, but we do our best with what we have. But think maybe not. Thank you, maybe not. That's just amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, maybe not. I appreciate that. 50 gifted memberships. And don't forget, if you're not a member, we appreciate you, maybe not. We really do. If you're not a member and you don't get a gifted membership, it is just 99 cents a month to be a membership, or a quarter a week. Just a quarter a week to be a member over here. And quite frankly, our members only shows are pretty darn good. I think anyways. Usually I'm here with Ketchup for members only. We do a mixture of stuff. We watch some funny videos. We watch a little bit of boxing. Sometimes we pop over and people watch for 15 minutes. And we usually And we usually will also maybe talk a little bit about what the hells. We've done a little bit of Daryl Works coverage. And you're not so crackly right now, but it sounds like you're walking around the room.
I'm not even moving. That's not any better?
No, it sounds like you're breathing hard into a microphone. It sounds like you're giving birth over there. It's
Giving birth?
okay, no, I think you're good now.
Okay, I just maneuvered my microphone away from my face.
Nope, now you're worse again.
How about now?
No.
Not crackling, they say.
It goes in and out. Best intro ever, says Rosalind Duke. It was the best intro ever. And Rosalind Duke made that for me. Thank you, Rossi. She made that intro for me. It was really, really good. And I like at the very end, Roz, how it really boosted my confidence. Yeah. Didn't really boost my confidence, Ross. But no, it was good because I had my whole wedding party in there. I had Miyagi in there. I had Jeremy Hales was everyone's photo was in there. It was pretty good. The only downside of the show really is just Ketchup because she's noisy.
Am I still noisy?
Yeah, basically whenever you're not talking.
Really?
Oh, you're good now. Don't do anything else. You're good. Don't move a muscle.
I'm not.
Send Ketchup a mic already, says Ken Smalley. I know.
I really think it's something to do with my phone. My phone's kind of old. It's an iPhone 12. And I really need to get an iPad. I think that would help me.
Yeah,
so
it's not good. It's a failure, but we'll get through it.
I know I've been looking on Marketplace, but I don't know. A lot of the people that have stuff on there sometimes are kind of shady. Like once you go through the ads, you see that they actually have 18 other iPads listed and they all look the same.
What I found was interesting though? It's not just me and Shizzy and Megan Fox and Tug. Okay. Of course, Marble Mouth and Scooper Pooper, they're gonna be in their own deal, apparently. But now Megan Fox has brought on this Rosalind Duke character. She's a character now. And this Rosalind Duke character has a number, all right, that you can go to for information to give information over to Rosalind Duke. So basically, she might be kind of in it too. We'll see. So Roz, you're kind of a we'll see right now. I wouldn't say you're in yet, but you're a we'll see. But you're kind of in because of your relationship with Megan Fox as best friends. So
I'll do that, Sarasota. Thanks for the advice.
yes. Ketchup always coming in, destroying a show just like that. Hey, by the way,
I'm not moving. I swear to God, I'm not even moving.
Don't move a muscle. Just stay completely still. Stop moving, Ketchup. Don't move. Don't move. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't touch anything.
I'll hold my breath.
Jay, Ketchup iPad fun. Megan, she's always getting me in trouble, says Rosalind Duke. Yes, she is. D-Wayne Rap Ketchup iPad for $2. Thank you so much. Hey, look, we got a new member, Ketchup. Vida Futura, Portugal, new member. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you, D-Wayne Rap, and also thank you for Vida being a new member. We appreciate that. We love you. And welcome to the show. the hippie clown show of losers. We're pretty good over here when we're not being losers or whatever else. Oh, look at Carol. To help Ketchup get an iPad. Love to all. Thank you, Carol Manson. We're going to help Ketchup get a new iPad. That is for sure. We'll do that. Thank you, Carol. That'll be on your next paycheck, Ketchup.
Thanks, Carol. That's really nice.
Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that so much. Hey, I got a couple videos to show if I can show a couple. Can I show one?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what intro you were talking about either. You must have showed it before I got in here.
I have a new intro. Hang on. I'll play it. I'll play it right now for y'all. If you
Do
missed,
I sound any better right now?
yeah. Okay. I got a new intro. Watch it. Well, you did. Well, whatever. Here we go. New intro music.
Hey, hey, hey! Rosalind is awesome! Rosalind is awesome! Hey, hey, hey! Sarcasm is awesome! Sarcasm is awesome! Rogue Mama is awesome! Rogue Mama is awesome! Ketchup is awesome! Ketchup is awesome! Hey, hey, hey! Just Jay is okay! Jay is just okay!
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Hey, good.
I
You like
love
it?
it. I love it.
Thank you. Hey, Joe. $10 for Ketchup iPad Fun Money. Thank you so much. We might get there. We might get there today. Hey, Joe. It's possible.
You guys are so sweet.
We might get there. Thank you so much, you fine folks over there, so we don't sound as bad as the flea bags. Or we could just mute ourselves for the next 14 minutes and 55 seconds, and I could let Ketchup take me to the bathroom.
I'll pass.
Ketchup is hot, says Chucky. Oh, no, not Chucky. That was Robert Towers says ketchup is hot. Kitty Pants,
Aw.
Ketchup, thank you. 10 more for Ketchup. 10 more for Ketchup. Hey, hang on.
Kitty pants.
Hang on. French Graying Psycho Dwarf says, love the end? Hey, that was the first part. Ketchup, you sound terrible.
I don't understand why.
It sounds like you're.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
It
That's the
sounds
only
like
thing
you're
I haven't tried.
stuck into the microphone.
I'm gonna go out and come back in and try that. That's the only thing I haven't tried.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm always picking on Ketchup, even though I can do a show. Whether she's muted or not, I can handle this. Ninja Puppy, more for Ketchup. Thank you. Thank you, Ninja Puppy. I appreciate that. She's there now. She wants to come back in. I'm tempted to say no. Thank you, Ninja Puppy. I appreciate that. No, you're still terrible, Ketchup.
Really?
You're off.
Because you sound way better than you did before.
No. You sound like you're in a vehicle. You're driving down the highway.
Oh Lord.
Picking
Right.
up strays.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute for a minute.
If you guys I really don't mean to pick on Ketchup. I really don't. It's actually just fun. I love Ketchup, but no, we're just, yeah, it sounds better, but something seems like it's rubbing on the microphone, right? But hey, while we're waiting on Ketchup, Valor Review put out a video. Let's share a Valor Review video. Thank you, by the way, for the super chats to help Ketchup out we're going to do our best to help her out because that's what we do over here. We're friends and that's what we do. So that's what we'll do. Oh no, this looks terrible, Valor. What did you do, Valor? This is not good. This is not good, Valor. I don't know about this one.
Your mother? Yeah, what? Ma, I feel very answered Haller. Kento does her kids, Dennis. I mean, she has this job. Is that what they're doing to other people because they learned it from their mother? That's sad. That's really freaking sad. That she can do things like that. And, you know, after she would see something like that, waiter, whatever.
Jay Hip, I've gone over this little FLEASA rant from her show the other night. I'm starting to think she was having a stroke or an episode of dementia topped with some Alzheimer's. Any thoughts?
I'm thinking she had a bio break and lost her train of thought.
Well, that could be a possibility. We all know she has shit for brains.
Well, there you go. Apparently, she's having some issues over there, this Fleabag. She's having issues talking and sounding like a human. Poor Jay. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? Oh, my God, my eyes, my ears. The award-winning star. Go check out Valor News Parody. Go check him out. It's right there. Let me see. Can somebody drop a link in the chat for Just Your Hip? I'd appreciate it if you can. I would appreciate it. Go drop a link in the chat for that. I got to do something else, too, that I haven't done yet today. Hang on. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I'm doing something. Doing something. Because this is important. This is very important. What I'm going to do here. This is very, very important. Hang on. Go ahead. I gotta hit the show button there. All right. Now we're going to go to my show. All right, I'm going live. I gotta do something here. All right, wait for my chat to pull up. Do this. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to peg it. There you go. As you can see in the top of your chat, Just J Hip has just pegged Starcasm up there. If you don't know anything about Just J Hip, Star is my co-host. She's been my co-host since Stream 3. All right, and she will always be my co-host, although many of others joined Just J Hip along the way. But right now, Starcasm has... Oh, yes, Megan, we are live. We are live. Hi, Megan Fox. Megan Fox is here. We're going to try to catch up again, see if she continues to destroy the show. But Megan Fox, we are live here today. But I do want to pull something up for you fine folks. Give me 1 second here because I've already pegged it up there. I pegged Star. Now, as you can see here, Star currently has, I'll make it bigger if I can. There you go. Star has 735 subscribers, and today is Monday. All right. And I am sure somewhere near 1,700 to 2,000 people will see this show. I will not give you a FLEACAP on Wednesday night unless I log in and see Starcasm's at 850 or more subscribers. There will be no FLEACAP. There may not even be a damn show. All right, so 850 subscribers, that's 115 of you, need to go over and sub to Star, my co-host, because if you can't do that, you don't deserve. I will pull this channel over to the side of the road, for God's sakes. All right, so go sub to Star. It's pegged at the top of the stream. I pegged Star, all right, multiple times. I did that. Oh, sorry. Jay, watch your language. My God, I had to cover Trixie's ears. Sorry, Rozzy. I didn't do that. But no, I'm telling you this right now. Wednesday night, 5:45. Just J Hip goes on with Star. All right. And I will not give you a flea cap. And this is for everyone on the replay crew. All right. Telling you right now, there will be no flea cap. There will be nothing. All right. May not even be a show. All right. You're all going to sit around being sad and going, I wish I would have just subbed to Star. You know, she only needed 115 people. All right. So there you go.
Don't forget, Star's always the one that mutes Jay. She's the one with the powers.
That's right. You want Just J Hip muted. There you go. Right there. It's a flea cap or riot, says Gwen the Ferret. So there you go. It is pegged right there. All you have to do is go sub to Star. All right. I'm not even asking for anything for myself. All right. I'm saying go sub to Star. All right. And 850 subscribers. It's 115 people. And Just J Hip will give you a flea cap on Wednesday night. And I promise you, it's going to be good. It'll be as good as today. Megan Fox subbed twice. Oh, well, if she could. But here's the funny thing, though. All right. I actually, because a lot of people have asked me, and I get sent my own flea caps all the time that I can share. I don't. All right. Star shares my flea caps. All right. She has them over there. She shares a couple of them here and there. You can go over to Star Show. All right. And you can grab my flea caps anytime you want. And I told her she can share all of my flea caps whenever she wants. Because I want to help build her channel the same way she's helped build mine. Okay, so that's why I say go over, just hit the subscribe. Ketchup, how much does it cost to hit the subscribe button?
I'm pretty sure it's free.
Yeah, it's free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. So yeah, just go do that. Go do that. Everyone's subscribed over there to Star. She's wonderful. And, you know, I'm her best friend. Right,
Jay. Sure.
Well, no, when we did the wellness check, when Jay didn't show up for work, what happened?
Well, when Star and I were on the phone with the officer, we were taking turns talking, and when it got to that part, I was quiet, and Star was like quiet for a long time. She paused, and then she was like, well, I'm his best friend, I guess.
I'm FOIA requesting that, damn it.
It was pretty funny. I was like, I wasn't gonna say it.
He says he's my best friend.
She wasn't happy about that, especially after you were okay. And then Rogue had recorded the whole thing, so that just made it worse.
And she has those adorable puppies. So, hey, you sound good finally, Ketchup. Good job on that.
Oh, thanks. I restarted my phone and tried a completely different earbud.
Yeah, it's good because, yeah, you're not completely destroying the show. Now, it's sad the chicken skins. I want the good stuff. If you know, you know. No. Well, they like the chicken skins over there. Tammy J ordered a whole bucket of chicken skins the other night, live on stream. Thank you, Double Carver. Live on stream, she said, I'll take a bucket of chicken skins. And her husband said, they don't have leg chicken skins. And then he's like, well, I'll figure it out. And then, you know, Fleabag was like, wait, you're eating chicken skins too? And she's like, well, I have to, you know, I'm on the show. So I guess I have to eat the chicken skins.
I would almost wonder if she did that on purpose, that phone call on purpose, except for that would be giving her a little too much credit.
Now, Ketchup, you're on my show a lot of times, but do I ever tell you what you have to eat? Like, do I have to tell you, like, you know, hey, Ketchup, make sure you eat your chicken skins? Or
No.
No,
I'm
you,
pretty sure none of us would listen to you anyway.
yeah, you can eat whatever you want over there. Now they only had original last night. Only original, her husband said. So and yes, it was extra crispy chicken skins that they had, so it was pretty good. But yeah, that was nice. And then at the same time, I'm very confused about a few things. I mentioned this before. What am I into here? Am I getting sued catch up? Because right now they can't even afford their own lawyers. And the last time I was sued, I defeated their big lawyer by myself. I didn't even actually I defended Megan Fox, Tug, and myself and won against their big time lawyer lips. Who are they gonna bring in next against Just Your Hip? I mean, I don't need much. It's wait, is Slofer gonna be their next lawyer? They're gonna hire Slofer.
To the team of internet lawyers, internet AI lawyers that they got going on over there.
Leatherface is gonna be so pissed off.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the heap of shit tonight, Jay.
Well, welcome to the game, kids. Welcome to. But no, she was pissed that this Tizzy Bouncy crappy lady or whatever doesn't know what it is. Tigger Bouncer. That she's talking crap. All right, the Tigger Bouncer, and then she's also a little pissed off about this. D spills the tea and all this because doesn't know who this person is, can't put together a timeline. They're idiots. All right, clearly. And then also, she spent the entire show taking screenshots and saying, that's evidence. Evidence. There you go. Putting it in my file. It's in my file.
It's going in the cabinet.
She's grabbing evidence all damn night. Tizzy to boots a lot. I'm gonna have to show a Tizzy video today just because. Enjoy, dummies. This is what I do over here. But sometimes I have to do that, because over on Fleabag, the much smaller channel that she has over there. Sometimes over here, I do like to show some other channels, and Tizzy, I think she's even monetized by now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know for sure, but she's a big show over there. I'll go and show one of her videos as well. But they do not like Tiggy Bouncy Cat a lot, or whatever it's called. They don't even know. Forget them. Demand an audit, says Muppet Angela. Need to audit the stream. Hey, my money goes where it says it's going to go, right? All right, because I got a project going on here. All right, Ketchup needs an iPad. We got a project here, kids. It's a project.
Jay's gonna raise money for an iPad, and then he's gonna send me a free tablet.
Now, I did understand. I watched the show last night. It was pretty good here. And I was going to pull something up here. Give me a second. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, yeah. So they were talking about rugs a lot last night. Thank you again, Muppet Angela. We do appreciate it last night. They did 2 giveaways last night. And, of course, what's her face? Leatherface only entered once because Slofer was able to enter on his own. Although the first time he just entered a hashtag, so then we needed a little help. They were like, Slofer, you need to do it again. You failed. And then Slofer got it right maybe the second time, but didn't win. Neither of them won. I find it funny that Tori or Slofer would even attempt to win. I mean, you're right there in the same room with the woman. This isn't something you should be entering. This is for you. Now, keep in mind, I won my own bingo, all right, with the wheel. But I didn't take a prize. It was for fun because I spun again, of course. I would never give myself a damn prize, all right? If Starcasm was to win a prize, I wouldn't give Star a prize. Of course, we'd give it to someone in the audience, just like over on Rosalind's channel. I demanded that she puts me in her wheel. But if I win, Rosalind's smart enough to know that Just J Hip really doesn't want his prize. I just want my name up there to be like, look,
Yeah.
I was the winner. That's all I want. I don't want to actually get the prize. I want the prize to go to one of you fine folks. Of course, that's what we do over here. For goodness sakes, I would never want to actually.
Yeah, I didn't even claim my bingo prize that I won months ago because I didn't feel right about claiming it. So I just never did.
I like to see my name up there because I think it's funny, but I don't actually want the prize. I want it to go to FLEASA.
Yeah. Or to Terry.
Yeah, or to Terry Bear. You know?
Or Okie Mima.
I wanted to go to one of the regulars. Maybe Gabe. That would be so funny if Gabe wins the prize and she's like, shipping was easy. See, it happens a lot quicker over here. Here you go, Gabe.
Well, I'm sure she'd find a way to make Gabe pay for shipping.
I'm sure she would. Now, they came up with some good stuff last night. Now, did you know that the nose candy is an opioid?
I heard that's what they were trying to say.
Oh, it's very clear.
Right.
Well,
very clear.
No, she said it. This better go to Catsy's iPad, Jay.
Aw, Faves. Don't do that, Faves. Thank you.
Gang, gang. Everyone knows my address, of course, Faves. I follow through with what I say I follow through with. And I always do, don't I? Thank you, Faves, for the 12.
Yeah. When Jay says he's doing a project, he does the project.
I do the project, actually. My dad can attest to that. I walked over and I handed him $250 in cash, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" And I said, "Oh no. Here you go." And he's like, "But doesn't YouTube take a cut and everything?" And don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. This is what was raised. This is what you get. I was like, it's no big deal. All right, so no. When I do a project, although I'm going to tell you right now, Ketchup, on this iPad, if you think there's going to be stain on this iPad, you're freaking wrong. Not going to be stain. So if you guys are giving any money towards stain on the iPad, ain't going to happen. You can give the money all you want. There ain't going to be stain on this iPad. No, it's going to fall off the truck. All right? That $1,000 is mine because it fell off the truck. I can't be held responsible.
It's understandable.
That she said that clearly, all right, the low nose candy is clearly an opioid because, you know, they looked it up.
Right.
Okay.
Comes from a completely different place all of a sudden.
Oh, you know what? I should have used Google, though. That might have been my problem. Hang on. Let me go to Google. I used Bing. Let me see here.
Oh, did you do the disclaimer today, Jay, before I got here?
Yes, I already did that.
Okay, good.
Well, all right, again. Happy Monday, says Rick Friend. Happy Monday to you, Rick Friend. Thank you for the tune. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, this is Google. Hang on, though. I got something for you on this. Google. Okay, so I did that. Catch up. What are we seeing here? It's a basic search here. It says no, nose candy is not an opioid. They belong to a completely different drug classes with distinct mechanisms of action and effects on the body. Okay. Well, that's what.
Oh, maybe not. Oh,
That's,
thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Thank
this
you.
is what ketchup. A bird fun, really, Jay. Ketchup. Hey, that's what it's for. That's what it's for. It's a ketchup project. Thank you so much. Maybe not. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. But no, as you can see, a simple Google search would tell you that's not correct. Thank you so much. Maybe not. Thank you. We will put that towards the project. We rarely will. Nose candy comes from powder, sugar donuts. Well, no, it also comes from the bagel seasoning stuff. Kitty Pants says no. Thank you, Kitty Pants. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kitty Pants. Well, no, yeah, it does also, and it also comes from the bagel seasoning stuff. Everything bagel. They're in a heap of crap right now too. Their business may go down. Look at that 20 from K. Mutt says for ketchup iPad to be able to control J streams and more. Thank you, K-Matt. We appreciate it. Look at the love you get, ketchup.
Oh my. Wow, I can't believe you guys are so amazing. I can't. You're gonna make me cry, and I don't want to sound like a flea bag.
Yeah, because last time you cried was when Just J Hip, wasn't around anymore, and you were bawling your eyes out.
I know, Jay. Trust me, I got roasted hard for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But as you can see from a simple Google search, the flea bags were once again wrong. It was a Google search, and they're wrong. Okay, but they can go online tonight and they can correct me if they so choose. It was a Google search, and I was told by Leatherface that that's all I had to do was a Google search. Jay, you're the one paying YouTube fee and taxes. Absolutely, I always do, folks. When I do a thing, I cover, like when I do something for somebody, whether it's my dad or anyone else, I cover the other end. I'm not I'm a giver. I'm a giver, people, just like you. And that's why I appreciate you so much. I really do appreciate you so much. And of course, I always will handle all of that. Nothing I hate more than despondent ketchup. iPad time! $5 from Rugal. What? Starcasm says we can't trust Jay? What do you mean, Star? You can trust Just Your Hip. That's just you're poisoning the chat. They think that I don't do that. You can ask my dad. He'll tell you. Thank you so much, Rickles. I appreciate it. As we continue with this, and Zarina says it's $140. Well, I don't know about that because I don't know if you counted like the gifted memberships and stuff like that. Maybe you did, but thank you so much. We do appreciate over here because I always help out our catch up. But Tizzy put out a video as well recently. Hang on, I'm going to pull it up. It's a lawyer fun meltdown chaos outside the court. Now, this one was 5 days ago, but I'll play it today because I always like to play a little tizzy. Let's see here. Let me see. And once again, put in a link over there. She has 2,520 subscribers already. One of the biggest channels on YouTube. Major happening over there. Loving me some tizzy. Give her as many likes and subscribes as Star as well. Put her link in the chat as well. Let me check. I gotta see how Star's doing. I gotta see if any of you are doing your job over there. Hang on. I mean, it's not till Wednesday. It's not till Wednesday. You got time. Go check on Star. Let me see. 753, only 97 away from a Wednesday FLEACAP. All right. And trust me, if Megan Fox doesn't get her FLEACAP, you can be some
Robert Tower said it would be funny if I got an RV.
What the hell says there's no crying on YouTube, Ketchup? There's no.
I'm sorry.
We don't do that over here. We don't do that.
I'm stopping. It's just a couple tears.
Stop.
I'm not gonna cry grift over here. I just am grateful. People are extremely kind.
Here we go. Let me put this one up there. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Let's play a little tizzy. What do you guys say? Let's see. Oh, I gotta hit the play button. That helps.
It's firsthand chaos. FLEASA said it herself, and the contradictions are louder than these barking dogs. LP and Crook are staring down the Ohio case. Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes have protection orders against them, and they're due back in court December 5th. Guess what? No lawyer. That's like showing up to a NASCAR race with a tricycle. And FLEASA, she's out here selling the fantasy that a bulldog attorney is just one credit card swipe away. FLEASA swears she's not asking for money. Nope, not her. She's just telling you where it's at. Funny how where it's at always seems to be $6,000 short of a lawyer. That's not information, that's a GoFundMe with extra denial sprinkles. She says email her if you want to help. But don't get it twisted, she's not fundraising, she's just forwarding information. Translation, directions to the Dropbox. It's like saying, I'm not selling cookies, I'm just telling you where the Girl Scouts hang out. The Ohio lawyer? Oh, he's a bulldog, a pit bull, a Rottie. At this point, I'm waiting for her to call him a Pokemon. And who benefits if that bulldog shows up in court on December 5th? FLEASA. Because if Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes protection orders against LP and Crook collapse, it dominoes into her own defense. She's not just protecting them, she's protecting herself. Self-preservation disguised as community service. And then there's the bankruptcy plan. FLEASA said it was supposed to be the magic pause button. One lawyer, one filing, freeze all the chaos. Ohio was supposed to prove Jury Me and Beautiful Eyes claims were lies, but Florida came sprinting faster and blew the stall tactic apart. Result? No lawyer, no shield. And the case that mattered most never had an attorney from the start. It's like buying an umbrella after the hurricane already hit. And then there's Sean Martin. FLEASA acts like she just stumbled into his name one day, like he was some random lawyer who wandered in off YouTube. Please, everyone knows he was brought in by Mayo and her buddy BBB, both defendants themselves. And the receipts are right there. On August 11th, 2024. FLEASA literally learned about Sean from BBB while live on her own stream. Now here's the punchline. Sean wasn't the problem. He most likely walked away because of LP's chaos and the messy way BBB and the rest of this circle were handling things. So when FLEASA pretends she doesn't know how Sean got involved or why he most likely left, that's not confusion, that's cover. Playing dumb makes her look like a bystander instead of someone tangled up in the same circle. Spoiler alert, she's not innocent. She's just bad at improv. Meanwhile, the chat is on fire. Nikki's side-eyeing LP's camper purchase, wondering how there's money for that, but not for a lawyer. Lorene's crying over the kid without a bedroom, furious that priorities are upside down. Raybone Crusher spells out the betrayal in real time, saying LP claimed she didn't need their help, owed them an apology, attacked the very people who supported her, and left them defending themselves in court. His final verdict? She screwed us over and blamed us for her problems. Good night, everyone. Ray stormed off like the mic drop moment of the night. Most of the room was angry and done helping. Only a few, like Marla, were still maxing out credit cards to keep the lawyer dream alive. And FLEASA, she kept insisting she wasn't asking for money while literally explaining how to pay the attorney directly. That's like saying, I'm not selling tickets. I'm just telling you where the box office is. The comedy writes itself. LP's reputation? Toast. And who toasted it? FLEASA herself. Crook's begging for loans, promising to pay everyone back after his first lawsuit, and FLEASA's playing middleman, pretending she's just the messenger. But Tizzy sees it clear as day. This isn't information, it's solicitation dressed up in denial. So next time you hear, I'm not asking for anything, I'm just telling you what's going on. Remember, in FLEASA speak, that means open your wallets, folks. And the irony? The Ohio lawyer isn't just good for LP and Crook, he's FLEASA's lifeline too. That's why she's pushing it so hard. Not charity, not community, self-preservation, with a side of selective amnesia about Sean Martin. Or as Ray put it best before storming off, she screwed us over and blamed us for her problems. Who really screwed you over, Ray? There are so many to choose from. Tizzy out. This isn't gossip.
Well, there you go. Tizzy, now, you know one thing I've noticed out there, Ketchup? It seems like every lawyer that gets involved over here ends up in trouble, threatened, or dead.
I noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, because you got Bruce, and now he's still doing okay. All right, because he's walked away from everybody, but he's still directing behind the scenes. I can tell that because remember that when there was the big fight between Fleabag and Element OP. And then they pulled everything together. Someone said I'm echoing. Hang on.
You sound good to me.
Somebody said I'm echoing. Let me see. I don't know. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Are you guys hearing an echo?
No, I don't hear an echo. Oh, Star says she hears you twice.
How about now?
In one in her ear, and once is enough.
Hang on. I'm going to turn this down here. No echo, no echo, no echo, no echo, no echo.
Good morning, Mercedes.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to continue on. All right, give me a second here. I got to pull something up. Well, some people say yes. Some people say no. I don't know what to do. Everyone says no. Other than Star.
Star, go out and come back in, maybe. Jay, did you leave? He left. Hey, everybody. It's my show now. We finally got rid of Jay. Oh, he's back. Jay? Come on, Jay. Get up, Jay.
All right, what about now? Is there an echo now?
I don't hear one. Let's see. Megan says close YouTube.
Okay, I got my YouTube is completely closed. Yeah, I hear an echo too now. This is terrible.
Venom said now it's more. Star said close YouTube or mute it, but you said you did, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything on YouTube opened. How about now? Is there an echo now? No, I don't have any YouTube open right now. I have nothing open on YouTube. God, I got
Okay, hold on. Let me.
going here. It's terrible.
That's what you get for giving me such a hard time earlier.
All right, hang on. How about now? All right, let's try about now. All right, I think we got it fixed. I think got fixed. It'll get fixed. Good. Everyone says good. Everyone says awesome. Everyone says great. Okay, better.
All right.
All right, that's how you do it over here. All right, give me just a sec. I gotta mess around with a couple things. Give me just a sec here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna do this. This should fix it. All right, now has this fixed it?
Do you have a TV or something going in the house somewhere?
Oh boy.
I'm just wondering if maybe that's it.
Nothing going on.
Okay. Because that's all I hear. Hey, I have no control over what buttons he's touching.
I'm gonna try this. No. This isn't working either. I'm probably not even gonna be able to do a FLEACAP today. It's terrible.
Megan said, check your audio settings, turn on echo cancellation, and tell me if you're sharing a page.
I don't have any pages open. There's nothing open over here.
And Rosalind said, Ray said you need to refresh.
I might have to. This is pretty terrible. Yeah, Bonehead's gonna have a lot of new content.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's saying it's back to normal. Everyone's saying it's back to normal. Okay, it's back to normal.
That's what I said, Megan. It sounds like it in the background. That's why. Are you sure you don't have a YouTube window open?
No, I don't have any YouTube open. I don't have anything open. All right, what
I don't hear it now.
I don't know. I got. Okay, so everyone's saying it's good. Are we good to go? Can we continue playing the game? All right, that's how you fix stuff in less than 4 minutes. Give me 1 second here. I got something to pull up here. And so I don't blow it. Can you read stuff here?
Yeah, I can read. What do you mean? What do I look like, Tammy?
Well, no, I meant because I didn't know if you were on a screen where you could read. Because we got a wonderful piece by Ruga Mama.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got my phone, but I also have you up on the TV, so I can read off the TV.
All right, give me 1 second here. Here's a wonderful piece. This was put up by Ruga Mama. It's a little critique. The Ruga critique of Mike Volpe's article isn't journalism, a one-sided narrative with the training wheel still on. All right. So let's see how this goes. And I'll let you read it.
Okay. Every few months, Mike Volpe publishes something that reminds the world he is not a journalist so much as a man with a keyboard and a grudge, and a talent for mistaking his opinions for evidence. His recent article about the Ohio Protective Order involving Jeremy Hales, John Cook, and Michelle Preston is a perfect example of that pattern. It reads less like reporting and more like a frustrated Yelp review of. You have to scroll up, Jay.
Reality.
Okay. It doesn't. I can't. Oh, okay.
Volpe tried very.
Okay, go.
Yeah, Volpe tried very hard to give the impression that he is uncovering wrongdoing, exposing corruption, and shining a light on overlooked legal injustices. In reality, he's simply rearranging the furniture of his own biases and hoping the reader won't notice that none of the foundation underneath exists. Below is a detailed rogue critique, the kind he would never publish about himself. All right, well, we'll see where this goes, gang. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Where am I? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the thing.
The problem starts with facts. He doesn't have many. I'll continue. Vomit. This is the thing since you get the blood again.
Did you boot me?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay. The problem starts with facts. He doesn't have many. Volpe gets a few facts right: the date of the hearing, the existence of the protective order, and the identity of the magistrate. Beyond that, his article becomes a collage of assumptions dressed up as conclusions. He states that Hales failed to get a protective order in Florida. No citation, no case number, no ruling, nothing. He calls the Ohio filing forum shopping. Again, without providing any legal basis or documentation. He claims the magistrate relied on dubious evidence, but provides no analysis of why it was dubious, how it was used, or what standard the court applied. He never even explains what the Ohio statute requires for a protection order. He simply announces his judgment and expects the reader to absorb it as fact. This is not journalism, it is a narrative.
All right. Now, number 2, legal assertions without legal knowledge. Bowman regularly makes sweeping legal claims without explaining the law, citing precedent, or demonstrating an understanding of procedure. His understanding declares ethical violations, improper conduct, frivolous filings, or jurisdictional errors, all without a single supporting document. For example, he states that attorney Sean Martin's withdrawal likely violated several Ohio rules of professional conduct. That is a serious allegation requiring either a bar ruling or at least, at the very least, a documented analysis of the rule and the timeline. Bowman supplies neither. Instead, he pairs a screenshot of the rule with his personal interpretation, which is about as useful as pairing a screenshot of the Constitution with the toddler's commentary on federalism. He similarly asserts that the contempt ruling was bogus, based on what? He does not provide the transcript. He does not summarize the evidence. He does not analyze the legal basis. He simply states the conclusion. When a writer uses conclusory language without proof, it is because they lack both one-sided reporting presented as balanced truth. Oh, and by the way, Rob Pate says, was Jay having a vomit moment this morning? Yeah, I was having a vomit and bone crusher moment. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. But the thing is, I can make fun of myself. I'm capable of doing that, as with others. But the difference is, I didn't take myself out for a walk. You know, I didn't take myself out to go pee in the backyard. I'll let you read from here.
Okay. Volpe's article quotes exactly one person, Michelle Preston. Her perspective matters, but journalism requires more than repeating a source's grievances. He does not quote the magistrate, any court filings, the video evidence, the opposing attorney, or even Sean Martin's full explanation for his withdrawal. He does not explore whether jurisdiction had already been litigated in earlier hearings. He does not address procedural limits that might have constrained Martin. He does not provide the full motion for extension, only a cropped excerpt that conveniently supports his view.
Oops. Scroll. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make my screen bigger because, okay, now it's moving on my TV. Where? The entire piece of is constructed from one witness's interpretation of events, reframed through Volpe's ongoing personal hostility toward anyone who does not align with his preferred narrative. Balanced reporting requires at least two sides. Volpe cannot even deliver 1.5.
He can't deliver much of shit, to be honest with you. He's a terrible reporter. He's horrible. He's the worst. Ketchup, is it time for you to give Jay a walk? And see, yes, Rob, that's the thing. I didn't get my walk in this morning. Fly on the wall member for 7 months. Thank you so much.
Maybe Volpe uses that one-sided coin method that Ray was talking about.
Yeah, well, that's what he probably does because Ray probably told him to use it. He's like, because you got big fish in the pond, and then, well, there's other stuff going on with the pond.
Right. But as long as you keep your eye on the pie.
Yeah, well, you gotta do that. Yeah, you gotta do that.
You know.
The writing is sloppy because the thinking is sloppy. Go ahead.
Let's address the writer itself. The structure jumps around without cohesion, weaving in and out of events without anchoring them in a timeline or legal context. Screenshots are inserted abruptly without explanation. Sentences are grammatically unstable, often running together or collapsing under the weight of missing punctuation. The result is not merely unpolished, it is distracting. Readers are forced to mentally reorganize the material or make sense of it. And once they do, they realize the context doesn't hold up, or the content doesn't hold up. Good writing comes from clear thinking. This piece has neither.
The omission problem. What he leaves out is worse than what he includes.
Some of the most concerning issues are not what Volpe wrote, but what he carefully did not write. He does not mention why the Ohio court originally accepted jurisdiction, what evidence supported the initial PO, what is actually shown in the video in the contempt hearing, whether jurisdiction had already been ruled upon, Martin's full legal reasoning for not re-arguing specific issues, whether the clients were actually unable to appeal, the full context of what did you do? Hello?
I'm playing around.
Okay. The full context of the extension motion, any procedural limitations at play, any factual context that contradicts his storyline. These omissions fundamentally change the meaning of the events. A journalist includes context. A propagandist removes it.
Oh, 4 minutes of y'all fixes shit is better than anything Fleece has ever done, including the music business. Thank you, Kitty Pan. Sorry, I was playing around with stuff.
Yeah, all of a sudden I could hear myself reading like a second time. So that's why I was like, what happened?
I'll let you continue.
Okay. Projection bias and the attempts to manufacture villains. Volpe has a pattern. He picks his heroes and villains, then writes a story that fits his emotional needs. In this case, Michelle and John became the heroes. Hales, the attorneys, and the magistrate became villains, and Volpe writes himself into the narrative as the crusading truth-teller exposing injustice.
Sorry.
The problem is none of this is tied to reality. It is tied to his need for an adversary. His habit of calling people cowards or insinuating they are influenced by YouTube friendships is not journalism. It is personal projection wearing the mask of reporting. Volpe accuses others of the very behaviors he routinely exhibits, such as selective evidence, lack of transparency, legal ignorance, and emotional over-identification with his subjects. It is not difficult to see the pattern. It is simply difficult to take it seriously.
Yeah, it is. Now the rogue verdict. After reviewing the entire piece, the conclusion is painfully obvious. This is not journalism. It is not investigative reporting. It's not legal analysis. It's a one-sided, undercooked narrative stitched together from assumptions. Missing contact and whatever. Personal grudges. Mike Volpe, Volman, happened to be nursing when he opened his laptop. If he is being paid for this attempt at public relations, the client should demand a refund, a written apology, and possible financial compensation for emotional distress. The reporting skills Volment has could possibly get him a lead anchor job at MSNBC or CNN. Just saying. Gang, gang!
Yeah, he's terrible.
MQ, thank you. Thank you. SFAKSF and MQ Moss. Get yourself a puppy bagel or two. I swear, I want to call the SWAT on you. No, don't call the SWAT on me. Don't call the SWAT on me.
That damn everything bagel seasoning.
Thank you, MQSS. But yeah, I suck today. What do you want from me? I'm trying my best. I gave you a new. It was probably that new intro song.
What do you want from clown losers?
It's a one-sided, undercooked narrative stitched together from assumptions, missing context, whatever personal grudges. Mike Volment happened to be nursing when he opened his laptop. If he is being paid for this attempt at public relations, the client should demand a refund, a written apology, and possibly financial compensation for emotional distress. Volment delivers a handful of accurate details, then buries them under a flawed bank of unsupported claims, sloppy legal commentary, and whatever emotional turbulence he confused for evidence that day. The piece doesn't merely fail to meet basic journalism standards and misses them by such a distance that it should come with a telescope. If this were submitted to an editor, they would send it back with a note that simply reads, "Please don't do this again." If it landed on a journalism professor's desk, it would return looking like a murder scene in red ink. And if the Society of Professional Journalism ever used it in a workshop, it would be under the section titled Exhibits A through Z, What Not to Do Under Any Circumstances. In short, Volment did not produce a news story. He produced an opinion piece without the honesty to admit it and without the documentation to support it. And that's the rogue critique of Mike Volment. Wants to argue otherwise, the burden of proof. It's entirely on him, a concept he struggles with more than anyone else in this entire case, including the people actually standing before the judge. Ratings for journalism principles. 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 0 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 0 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1.1 out of 10. Failing by every professional metric. And I gave her a likey and a restacky. Because that's what I do over here. Yeah, I was thinking, do we even have any likes for this terrible stream today?
I don't know. I haven't looked. That's usually Fave's department.
Flea's gonna sue you for using her formats. Probably. She sues for everything. Everything she sees, she says, that's evidence. It's evidence. That's evidence. 218. You know,
Tori cracked the case last night, though, about the drugs.
Yep, she did. She cracked the case. She
Figured out that it was the candy that somebody mailed Gabe, those foreign candies that he was eating, because they use coca leaf to make those candies.
Georgie says I got a redirect. I don't know if I'll be. Well, I'll send you a redirect. Hang on, let me see. I gotta set something up here. YouTube Studio. Look at Georgie making me do all this extra work over here. Content. Live.
Well, she didn't call you dummy this time.
Yet. Let's see. Customization. Add a redirect. Search videos. The problem with Georgie is, let's see, what's today? Is today Monday?
Yep.
Okay. They set up their whole week of thumbnails ahead of time. It's a lot of hunting around for which one is the proper one. For today, when you're doing a redirect, so I have to do all this searching and everything like that. So it's like really, really, really super hard. So I'm like, where's Monday? Where's Tuesday? Sometimes Wednesday shows up first. And I'm like, oh. So
Right, Peculiar?
I gotta hunt through 5 to 10 already set up thumbnails to find the one that I need. I mean, seriously, Georgie.
You're good, Faves. Somebody said we have 244 likes out of 338 people. So I think we need a few more.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I know I failed for the most part, but I hope you had a good time. I'll at least see where Star's at before I completely bail on you without a FLEACAP. Let me see. Let me see if
Hey, Georgie.
Meet my Star goal here. Star, we're up to 358. That's something, I guess. Oh, no, I just got a message here. It says, Megan says, skip the FLEACAP. Starcasm saying I'm echoing again. All right, well, yeah.
You're okay, Faves. We're up to 252.
Well, if I'm echoing again, there's no point doing one, I guess.
I don't hear it, but
Star says I am, so if I'm echoing,
oh,
there's probably,
okay.
Well, and I don't have anything turned on. I have nothing.
260.
Yeah, and yeah. So a little echo. See, a little echo. It's disappointing. No echo for me, says Champ Peace.
It's weird because when I was hearing it before, it's not like an immediate
Oh,
echo.
you know what?
Hold on, Ross.
Try muting Ketchup. Maybe it's you, Ketchup, that's causing this. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's a Ketchup deal. Oh, I think it might be a Ketchup deal. I don't know. Is this a Ketchup deal? Not a Just J-Hip deal? Oh, all of a sudden, look at that. Oh, it was a Ketchup deal.
They were saying no echo before I muted.
Ketchup deal, Ketchup
Don't
deal.
blame it on me, Jay.
Ketchup ruined the stream today. Ketchup
Nope.
ruined the stream today.
I don't have anything on. I have no volume on whatsoever. It's
There
completely
you go.
silent.
It was all the Ketchup deal. I'm still listening. I want to say, hang on. I got Rosalind Duke here. Ross?
Yeah, it's definitely happened. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Talk now, Jay.
I'm talking right now. How much more do I need to talk? Can I keep talking?
Hang on. I'm waiting to listen for the delay.
I can talk, and talk, and talk, and talk. It's loopy. It's loopy.
Okay. It
Ketchup
stops when Ketchup.
Yep, that's what the hell
It
says.
stops when I mute Ketchup.
Yep, it's all Ketchup's fault. It's looping through Ketchup's mic. Just J-Hip is terrific. Ketchup loop.
Oops.
No, I got muted. Where did I get muted? Yeah, it's all Ketchup's deal. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do a FLEACAP here. With or without ketchup. I don't know, but just J-Hip's here. There we go. Rosalind's around. She took care of things. And now we're going to do a little bit of a FLEACAP. We're going to do a FLEACAP. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a FLEACAP. And we're going to cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful, wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much. Before we start, thank you, David Green. Cat is awesome, but hello, Jay. Thank you, David Green, and I do have a FLEACAP for you. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I had to hop on here right away. Normally, we do Jeremy Hill stuff after he does his show. But not this time. I was listening to the show and I was like, nope, this is terrible. I told Tammy, I said, do you want to go on now? We just went on now. Yeah, they don't have any chicken legs. They have basically there's no chicken legs, but we do have just the general order that you can get. Well, that's fine. Whatever you get, that's good. Just get the normal chicken skins that we normally get. All right, yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, just get the normal chicken skins that we normally get, the ones that Fleabag likes. Just the normal ones that she gets. They only have original recipe. That's fine, just original recipe, no legs, if that's all they have, and then of course get the original recipes. Always fine. We can deal with that. That'll be fine. Oh my God, are you getting dinner? What? No, it's muted. So if I didn't hear something you said, I was muted. If you didn't hear something that I said, then I was muted. Sorry. No, we heard everything you said. Are you getting chicken skins? You heard that? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm getting chicken skins. Oh my God. Well, of course, because we always have to get chicken skins over here because I make sure that all the Fraud Squad always is the chicken skins over here. But no, we wanted to hop on because I wanted to watch, live. I was listening to the vomit that was coming out of his mouth. And I was like, you know what? We're going live now. I still have my notes here. I got my notes. That's very clear. I got my notes. All right, so I got that going. I have my notes, but still, I'm just listening to what he says. What I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to him live while, he's doing it, and then I'll comment on it. We'll see how this works out. Should be good. Let's check it out. Kid, you hear that? I can hear it. The chat saying they can hear it. All right, hang on. Okay, can you hear it now? Chat saying they can hear it. I can't hear it. What about now? Chat saying they can hear it. I can't hear it. They're saying it sounds like there's some sort of something going on in the background, maybe like, I don't know, like a TV or something. All right, hang on. I'm going to try and adjust a couple things. This is going to be good, though, because it's going to be a live reaction. Although I haven't paused right now, but it's a live reaction. Hang on. Can you hear it now? How about now? Well, the chat's saying they can. Well, some are saying they can, and some are saying they can't. Well, we might just have to go off what's here. Sorry. Well, no, he's on there, though. He's on there right now. He's talking about Gabe, and what he's doing, he's talking about Gabe to try and get after me. This is what he's doing. He's talking about Gabe, and these are total lies. These are total lies that he's doing, talking about Gabe. All right? Clearly. All right? You cannot, all right, have a faint line without it possibly being caused by something else. Now, keep in mind, this wasn't my car. It was a lift. He was in a lift, and they didn't have the plates. It was my car. It was a lift. This is very clear. Makes very sense, right? Would it be my car, I would always have my tags. Makes sense. Now, he wasn't in possession of anything. All right? There was one thing that he was in possession of. All right? Just a roach. And so he was in possession of something then. No! It was just a roach. And he had a card for that. All right, saying that he could do rugs if he wanted. He had a medical rug card saying he could do rugs. All right, so they gave him a field test because of the plates and because he had the warrant. Now, clearly he didn't know he had the warrant. All right, so no, then he went in. And, they took the test, a field test, and they didn't give him the opportunity for a second test. And that was very clear. Well, that's good because they're credible law to make sure that they give you a second test after a faint line. Thank you, Leatherface, for pointing that out from 4 blocks away. Well, I just want to do that. By the way, Leatherface, are you doing some construction down there? We are trying to run a rappable stream over here. I don't know if you're doing some construction, but I'm just putting up some wires. That's all I'm doing. All right, well, thank you. Okay, as you can see, now we have a good crowd here today. We got smutty slut faces in the crowd. All right, we got titty mouthwash here, Dream Weavers. Dream Weaver! Mo Magic's here. Mo Magic. Mo Magic's here. Then let's see, we got we got Tricky here. Tricky. No germs. But no, he's just talking a bunch of smack over there. Hang on. Just sit tight. I'm gonna screenshot this. Just sit tight. I'm screenshotting this. Gotta screenshot this. Hang on. While everyone's waiting. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's funny. No one knows what it means. That's funny. Hello. So now, anyways, he's over there talking his smack, and he's talking about, let's see, now he's going on about Gabe, and he uses Gabe to get at me. That's what he does. Gabe's not involved in this. You never bring family into this. That's what he's doing. He's bringing family into this. I've never brought family into this. When have I ever done that? All right? No one on this side would bring family into this. Sure. All right? Maybe Dick Lickman. All right? Might have, brought in Shizzy's wife into the whole situation. And, yeah, maybe Lips might have dogged Shizzy. And, yeah. And maybe Dick Lickman might have tried to dog Megan Fox, all right? But seriously, all right? That's not bringing family into it. That's us just doing what we do. Our normal stuff. That's what we do over here. All right? They're over there, and that's what they're all saying is that, we're out doxing. We don't do this. And then you got these other people. You got this Denise Ellis lady or Denise Ellie or I don't know. Debbie Ellis. I don't know. Why are you involving yourself in something you're not involved in? There's certain, and I get it. It's okay for certain people. All right, Mug. says Megan and Todd, they're clearly involved in this. Shizzy, clearly involved. J-Hip, clearly involved. All right? Tiggy to bounce a lot or whatever, not involved. All right? You got this D spills tea or whatever, fake timelines, not involved. Keep yourselves out of it. All right? And then you got this character, this Rosalind Pute character. All right? What do they call them? The fraud broads or whatever? The fraud broads. All right? Megan Fox recruited her to come into this. All right? And she's over there. And she's got her tip hotline phone number up there with the phone number where you can call in and give tips. So she's clearly kind of involved. And then you got your Koopy Poopy Scoopy and your Marble Mouth. They're involved, but in a different case. They're going to be involved in a different way. All right? I'm letting them dig a whole different pile of shit for them to be involved in. They're going to have a whole pile of shit that they're going to be involved in. All right? But I'm just letting them dig their own grave over there. That's what I'm doing. You know, just saying. Hey, Slowfer! Slowfer, did you just fart and leave, Slowfer? I didn't even fart and leave. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all. Slowfer! Seriously, Slowfer! Did you find the fart spray? I didn't do anything. Slowfer! Seriously! Oh, I tell you, I'm going to get even with you. All right? And I swear to God, we're not going to spend the next 48 minutes of this stream talking about fart spray. There's no way in hell we're going to spend 48 straight minutes of this stream talking about fart spray. Ain't going to happen. Mind you, folks, I would like to fast forward, maybe rewind, maybe even skip past 48 minutes of this show that was entirely about fart spray and them stinking up their own entire house. We'll get back to the more important stuff. I just wanted to keep you guys all bearing in mind, I am skipping out a large portion of Slofer and the fart spray and all of the other stuff that was just disgusting, and we'll move on to the other stuff. All right, here we go. Back to your normally requested FLEACAP. That was just disgusting, but you know, I got the Febreze, and that typically takes care of it. So I got the Febreze. It didn't even spray it right or anything like that. But, you know, then you got people that want to fight Germ. They want to fight him in a charity event. They've offered it. And he's over there calling me a fatty. He says, file it, fatty. Because he seems to think I'm not going to file a lawsuit against him. Excuse me. Probably something's in the works already. Maybe you just don't know about it. You ever think about that, John? All right, maybe you just don't know about it. There might be lawyers already working on stuff. But no, people want to fight Germ for a charity event. I would even fight him too. I would fight Googly Eyes. I know Gabe wants to fight him at a charity event, you know, and I would fight Googly Eyes even if I have to get on my knees to fight. You want to get on your knees to fight? Yeah, I just got here, but that sounds really bad. You're getting on your knees to fight Germ? Not Germ, I'm talking about Googly Eyes. Yeah, it's got to fight her. I was just saying, if you should just punch him in his D. Slofer, seriously, stop, Slofer. You should say that. It's going a little too far, Slofer. What is this? I was gonna get something to drink. I'm going, but I couldn't. I only found one Mountain Dew. Only one loves and Germ, I think he has a big stick in his butt that he needs to take out of his butt. His Germ, he needs to take the stick out of his butt, and maybe he's all backed up. I could be. He's got the back shits. Oh my God! When Germ hears this, there's gonna be steam flying out of his ears. There's steam flying out of his ears. I just think of like Harry Potter. I think Slowfish. Seriously, I don't even know what you're talking about. I never seen that episode of the Harry Potter. I don't know what you're talking about with the steam flying out of Harry Potter's ears or anything, Slowfish. I'm just saying this is something I remembered, but no, he's gonna be so pissed when he hears and George hears that Germ is backed up. You should do something about that, George. Apparently, Germ is all backed up. I would say so, because what I know about this situation is Germ is always trying to attack everybody, all the time. And we've never done anything other than tell the truth over here. And I'm not even really I don't know any of these people or what's going on. I've never said anything to these people. And that's just the truth, and that's how it is. Well, that's what I've always said. Well, I've always... Well, no, one thing I want... One thing I wanted to say. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things people figure out if we just want to just go J O L G E Google. Thank you again for 4 blocks away there, the face. I appreciate that. Getting that good information over there from Tori. And now apparently Germ's saying that he's talking to a biker gang. Oh my God. You know what, though? I know all the biker gangs in all Florida. I know them all. I'm going to call them all up. I just happen to know all of the bikers in all of Florida. Every single biker in Florida, I know them all just over time. Oh, yeah, we know all the bikers in Florida. Every single Florida biker we know. We're going to check into this, Jim. You're in some trouble there, John. Oh, no. And then what he said about Gabe. Let's see. And look at what he said about Dick Lakeman. He said about paint chips. He said he's a felon on the run. Defamation. Said that he's crying. Defamation. All right. Says that he's a disbarred lawyer. Defamation. So much defamation provided by German. It's all recorded. Hang on 1 sec. I gotta put this in my file. I'll put this in my evidence file. My evidence. It's gonna be my evidence file. Let's see. Go put it. It's all in there right now. Just saying. Hello. Just saying. It's right there. It's in my evidence file. All right. Good luck with that, Germ. See you in court because it's all there in the evidence file. See you in court. I'm going to tell you, folks, it wasn't quite the show I expected because they did this new thing where they were trying to do a live and then call on. It didn't work. FLEASA room spray, busted boiled eggs, and tooth rot. Okay. That might be what it is. But listen here. We're going to try and get Ketchup all fixed up for our next stream. I'm glad to know that I didn't cause any problems here. And let's all remember, this entire stream's problem was all caused by Ketchup. Not just Jay. Just
Shut up, Jay.
Thing. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's simple. These dummies, they're so delightful. It's so wonderful. Don't go anywhere, Fleabags. I love your show. I like the new edition of Slofer. All right, having a new guy on who comes in and talks some more smack. And, you know, just because Slofer's a little slow, don't think that he's immune from Just J Hip, because quite frankly, he entered the game. He wanted to talk some smack on your show. Well, all right, here's some sand in your eyes, Slofer. All right, because Just J Hip's an asshole. All right, you want to talk some smack? You're in the game, kid. Enjoy it. All right. I hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be fun, and we're going to have a good time going forward. I would suggest Fleabag and maybe Leatherface. Maybe you keep the kids out of this one and let the big boys play the game, all right? Because quite frankly, all right, this is a bad decision for poor Slofer. All right, well, thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time playing with Just J Hip in the sandbox. I had a good time. Sorry that Ketchup destroyed the majority of the show over here, but that's what she does a lot of the times. But we will use all of the chats and gifted memberships to help Ketchup get a new thingy or a laptop or a tablet or a tabloid or I don't know, whatever the things the kids use these days. Gang, it's what we do. I got members only tomorrow. I'll be here. I'm going to have a good time. Ketchup will be here. Hopefully not destroying the entire show.
Sorry about that, everybody. And thank you guys so much. That was extremely nice and generous of you all. I appreciate it so much.
And Sister Sal says, I enjoyed this clown show. Thank you, Sister Sal. You guys are all so wonderful. Hit that like on your way out if you would. Don't forget, you want a FLEACAP out of Just J Hip on Wednesday. I need to see 850 subscribers over to Starcasm. All right? I've pegged it. I pegged Star right in the top. You want to see a FLEACAP out of Just J Hip on a Wednesday, I need to see 850 subscribers for Star by Wednesday night at 5:45 Central, silly time, before we do it again. But we're going to have a good time regardless, I promise you. Thank you all. Much love, much respect. I have a redirect set up. I'm going to send you all over to watch Georgie and Koopy. Go watch Marble Mouth and Scooper Pooper. Or, well, I don't know, whatever they call them. They're not in the game, but they're in their own game, I guess. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. The people who can't afford a lawyer apparently are suing us all. I don't know. Have a great day. Hey, just made it. Hey, Sticky. Well, don't watch the show. It sucked because of Ketchup. And don't forget, check out the new intro. Thank you, Rosalind Duke, for setting that up. Much love, Rosalind Duke. And thank you for Jeremy House letting me know that it was all Ketchup's fault, because it was Jeremy House called you out.
I just don't know how. I just want to know how I'm doing it so I cannot do it in the future.
I don't know. Talk to Rosalind Duke or Brad, because basically, yeah, you destroyed the show. But, you know, maybe we'll do a better one tomorrow. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I love you all.
You are.
Go check out Georgie and Coop. And as we always say over here, what do we say, Ketchup?
All the best.
All the best.
To BJ.